Let's check it out.
Boss man.
Oop, some double up. Do you mind to pause it on your side or mute
Yeah,
it?
let me mute on my side. Let me think.
Boss man. I need to leave early today because my shrink got me and him tickets to a Pitbull concert. And I already committed to that. And so if you say that I can't go, it's like you're taking something away from me.
Nice.
Boss man. I need to leave early today because my shrink got me and him tickets to a Pitbull concert. And I already committed to that. And so if you say that I can't go, it's like you're taking something away from me. Boss.
Really good.
Boss man.
Thank you.
Boss man. I need to leave early today because my boss boss man. And I need boss.
Yeah. I'd say rotate the head on this axis here.
Wait, hold on, let me turn you up. Say that again?
Sorry, I think my mic, because this is my mic. Oops, sorry. I'm using this camera as my microphone. Is that better?
Yeah,
Actually,
better.
sorry. Yeah, that was actually the camera is ages away. Um, if we could turn the head this way a bit
Towards
more.
the camera more, you're saying?
Yeah, instead of straight back, that would be cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boss man. Boss man.
Alright. And maybe these browse could be session timeout error. All right, just gotta reload.
What's that?
I'm not sure. But maybe these browse could be down a little bit. So overall in this, the thing that stands out to me the most is that the eyebrows are a little bit stiff throughout in certain areas. So I think here there's something like that.
Okay.
And
I
then
definitely I definitely need to like offset them so that the inner brows are leading by a frame and the outer brows are, trailing by a frame or so. I haven't done any of that.
that's
But
cool. That's not, no, that's interesting. That's not normally a step that I do, but
oh, okay.
yeah, but I don't see why it would hurt. Yeah, yeah, cool. I'll be curious to see that. Um, but then you go up. You can go up. You know what I mean? Just so we can feel that like bus man as she's coming around.
Hmm.
Um, so the eyebrows here, and then the arse is it'd be cool just because you see here it it's working because we can see movement and it sounds like us boss. But
Boss man.
I feel like we should see a bit more of an O shape here for the os.
Okay.
So just see if we can get a bit more O shape. Cool. So here's some polishy stuff. So you want to clear out this tooth. Don't need to see that stuff. See how it's cleaner.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a polish thing. You do that throughout the whole shot. There'll always be a piece maybe and that you don't need to see the tooth like that one there. See that? So you just go throughout the whole shot and just if there's any cheeky bits of teeth that you don't need to see, like here I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't show the top ones. Or maybe you need to show them more. Maybe you need to get the cute little rabbity teeth thing going on a bit there. You know. Um So that's a pass. Just do that throughout the whole shot, and then I'll just like clean it up like that. A good thing that I do this all the time actually. Is because you can see here, it's basically the same skin tone. So I just select the entire mouth bag, and I make it black like a cartoon, like just pitch black surface shader, And then it's really easy then to see the shapes that you're working with and any bits that don't belong. Um,
Okay.
yeah. So that looks real odd right now, doesn't it? But I feel like when it's moving and it's black, it'll work.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Shrink got me in.
Maybe it's not working because of the tongue. Um, let's see.
So I wanted to ask you about this part actually because um like I before she had like the grimace shape when she says shrink and
Yeah.
then she goes into uh got, I think is what she's saying right here. Got me and him tickets. Um and I felt like the transition from grimace to got worked better than when she's smiling. It just I don't know. I didn't feel like it is as successful, but maybe you've got some ideas.
My shrink got me and him.
My drawing makes it very hard to see. Mm.
Shrink got me and him tickets to a my shrink got me and him
I think it's fine. It's not popping or anything. But you are the only thing I'd say is you're changing into like a down shape from an up shape back to an up shape. And I don't notice it. Like for me, it's fine, it's working. Um, but it's because it's also kind of a middle shape, if you will. So
Yeah,
you
she's
could,
her. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say you could try keeping it more on the smiling side,
Okay.
and that would probably read better. Not that, not not like that, but um, yeah, because
Yeah, I
she's
was I
smiling.
was thinking that, but it just felt weird for an open mouth like that to have the corners up to me, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try again.
Yeah, it'd be like kind of like that, like hey, kind of kind of shit, like God. It's like hey, it's like just like an A sound. I
Yeah.
don't mind it. It's flirty. It's a flirty mouth shape.
Hmm.
It's cool.
and I need to leave early today because my
Yeah, yeah. Maybe just try that with the corners out. Um, back to the eyebrows.
Boss man, I need to leave early today because my leave early and I need to leave early today. I need to leave early. I need to leave early today.
You can push that. I think you can say
And I need to leave early today.
Push what?
push the brows. I'm back on the brows now. Down brow town. So there's two things you can do here. The main thing, the number one thing is to compress them more, right? So they're down here instead of up here with the eyes. And then the other thing is you can give them a more round shape with that compression. But the round shape is less important than the compression. Yeah. I don't know if I can show you. Well, I can definitely show you, but I don't know if I'll find it quickly or not. But let's see. Nimona is just such a good example of. Have you seen Nimona?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It's such a good example of like real push, real like expressive facial animation and pushed. Um,
One. Oh, Don't forget your sword, boss.
She can keep it.
I haven't
I don't
seen
fight for
Gilm's
love
Reel
anymore.
in a while.
Call
Ah,
me your
there you go.
sidekick.
I did, didn't I?
Call me your son. You.
See how much? I don't know if I can frame by frame it here. Damn it. YouTube's the king for that. Watch the eyebrows though. See how this is real open, like
Hmm.
super
Get your
open.
sword, boss.
She can keep it. I don't fight for her anymore.
You see that's pretty squished compared to how open it was. The
Hmm.
brows rest over the like the brows are coming over the eye socket a lot, you know, um, and compressing the actual eye shape.
You.
There, you see that even more? Now it's like a super compressed. So that's the kind of compression that we want to get on our animation, like that kind of movement and stuff. If you're just operating,
Call me your sidekick.
if you're just operating, for example, in this space, it's gonna feel kind of flat.
Hmm.
You really
Okay.
want to get it down here, you know. See that? Just like that's the kind of like compression and stuff you want to get in the brows. So that's basically what I'm going to draw over the whole thing. So I don't know if I need to draw, like maybe that's clear enough. But
So are you saying like how do I are you saying like you want the brow to be basically flat and then have the bottom half, the half, like the half circle of the eye showing kind of a thing? Like maybe I could draw it like like on or are you saying do something like this is the brow and then this is the eyeball kind of a thing? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like that much?
yeah, but you don't have to you can still have skin above the eye. You don't have to cut the eye off like that. So you can still have a bit of lid here and press the brow down like that. You know what I mean? So it's
Okay.
not, yeah, yes, that is what I'm saying, but it's also not about just coming over the eye. You can see here I've left a bit of lid. Um, but yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like don't be scared to really compress that down over the eye, and
Okay.
then I'm sure you're probably going high enough. So so here I even kept it. You see I kept it. I came down a little bit over the eye, but you could probably come lower. We just really want to feel that connection with the dialogue and with what she's saying, and like because when we express ourselves, our eyes are the biggest thing that our brows and eyes are kind of the most expressive thing that we have. You
Mhm.
know, like if someone's shocked, you see it in their eyes more than their mouth. If you know, you see everything in the brows and the eyes. And when you watch basic cartoons, like Stickman cartoons, even, it's all in the brows to what they're thinking. You know, it's just literally all here. And so that's as basic as it gets. But then once you add in like the eyes, the actual eyes as well, you know, like let's say they're like this. You know, and the eyes looking a certain way, then you get a whole expression. Like it's all in. I think you can't underestimate how important this is. Um, so this looks like a superhero, Ninja Turtle. Oh, I saw so many turtles in New York, dude, and I found one. I didn't find it. Yeah, I guess I found it. And I thought he just had a stick in his mouth, like he was just holding some food and stuff.
Like a
And
real turtle or like a Ninja Turtle?
no, real turtle. I didn't see.
Okay.
Do you know what? I didn't see any Ninja Turtle stuff. I feel like they're from New York, are they not? Because they got the
Yeah,
pizza
they
and
are.
stuff. They are, right? Yeah, that's true. It's
Yeah.
all Spider-Man. It's all Spider-Man. Now that I think about it, I didn't see any love for the turtles. That's crazy. But I saw a real turtle, and I thought he had a stick in his mouth, and it turned out it was a hook, and there was a hook going in his mouth and out his eye. Yeah, it was really sad to like because I looked at it for like 10 minutes before I realized what it was, and then I was like, all of a sudden I was like, damn, that was so brutal, like brutal nature, even though that's not really nature, that's like humans fishing and stuff, but it was
Mhm.
hectic. I'll send you the video. I took a video. I'll send it to you.
Need to leave early today, and I need to
Oh,
leave early
all right,
today,
let me leave this link again. Okay, go ahead.
and I need to leave early today because my shrink, and I need to leave early today because my I need to leave early today because and I need to leave early to I need to leave early.
I feel like you could flare the brows up, the eyes up here a bit. I need like open them just a bit with it. Like I need to leave early today, just like with the eye, with the word I.
Okay.
Question of the day: is the letter I a word?
Hmm.
You reckon it is?
Yeah,
It's interesting because it's just a letter, but it's
right.
also a word. It's fascinating.
Well, it's like A.
Yeah, A
I
and
need
I.
a I need a day off or whatever. It's a
Yeah,
word.
individual letter words. It's crazy. What kind of world do we live in? Um, so yeah, let's flare those bad boys.
I need to leave early today because
And when I say flare, like real subtle, not
Yeah.
and like slow as well. Like it won't be like a fast kind of thing. It'll be like
Okay.
soft and
Yeah.
slowish.
So kind of like it's basically that shape, but it kind of like pulses open a little bit as she's speaking. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but we don't want it to look like a blink or like a flitter or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
just really just got to be
She's not like bugging her eyes like fully open or anything. Okay.
exact. Yeah.
Gotcha.
and I need to leave early today because my shrink got because my shrink.
I'm gonna delete this just so you don't think that's an expression to copy.
Okay.
When you're doing this, if you got the brows down here, more over the oh, but hang on, what are you gonna say? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you're down here more, and you say my, compress it even more
Okay.
to show thinking,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you can yeah, as you're doing, it'll just be lower, and then that's nice. So this is an example where um yeah, it's as I said, it's awesome to lead, but you also always have to move the entire brow because it looks a bit odd when it pivots as if there's like a pin here. If you watch
Hmm.
this, see that? Looks a bit
Yeah.
odd. So you should always move the whole thing in the direction you're going, at least a little bit.
Okay. I thought I was, but I guess I need to do it more.
Yeah, I think because this is moving so much, you might have to increase how much you're moving it in that case.
Okay.
My shrink got me in.
The eyes are opening, right? But it seems a little bit out of sync with the mouth. Turn the drawings off here. See how they're opening as it's closing now? That's the peak open. This is the peak open.
Yeah.
And that's the peak open of the eyes, even though that's now closed.
Hmm.
So I might, I
I see what
might,
you're saying.
yeah, I might have a look at that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice what you're doing. So if that was open here and then here you can close it as you have here. Um, just needs to be more with the mouth. And we try to offset things every now and then, right? Like you do with the brows and we do with like stuff, but I have found that it's not really something you want to offset this connection because there is no offset because it's connected, right?
Hmm.
And I've done that before where I've like, I take the mouth to do this and I offset things, and I always find that I'm just manually putting it back in time. So
Mm.
yeah, it's not. I find the cheek and eye connection to the jaw, like that sort of squashy and stretchy thing. You don't really need to offset things. What I offset a lot is the corners with the jaw. So I generally will do the whole mouth animation and then I'll offset the corners and that'll give me natural arcs and then I'll tweak it again from there. But yeah, when you're connecting the face, I find it's best not to offset.
Okay.
It got me and him tickets to and him tickets.
So here it kind of freezes.
The
This,
brows, you're saying? With the
yeah,
mouth?
and the eyes. Yeah, this section. Well, it freezes in a few spots. So I'm just going to draw like a freeze box,
Okay.
and then that's where we want to put the love.
Tickets to a Pitbull concert. Concert.
It freezes here again until here. It's a fairly big freeze.
So it's 123 to 1. Okay.
Yeah. And then this is cool.
And
We want to see like some compression there. So I would suggest go to here. Because you hit the next frame, yeah, and then ease the rest. So go to here, this is 90%. And then from here to here to 53, I would do an ease to this final pose, just so we feel that compression a bit more. Because she's just hitting it and then staying in it. Whereas if we just squeeze into it, it'll feel a bit more like she's compressing, which is nice.
Okay.
Not sure about these hypos. Might skip that or like just work on that in between to be a bit more appealing.
Okay.
And then this eye's opening up unappealing. Where's it going?
I already committed.
Yeah, it stays unappealing. So you can see how that's a bit, the different shapes here.
Yeah.
And this one here as well it's got like a bit of a straight line and then a dip like that. So just get that love back in there. Like that, just get it appealing again. Same with that one.
And I already committed.
And then the brows and the eyes are not kind of moving with the dialogue. I think you're coming up and in, and then down. You're kind of going like this in a square motion.
Okay.
And you've got, I'd say you want to just go that you want to cut out the middleman here. You just want to go from A to B, and so Anne is a face that we want to kind of have an emotion on, like a thing. So this is where the next kind of like attitude comes in, if that makes sense. Like she blah blah blah, and I need a blah blah blah. So and is like the first pose of this like asking for something, you know what I mean? And so this one that we have here is not quite. It's a bit neutral. It's a bit neutral. So we can decide what is the and face that you want to do. It's just a cheeky kind of. It's just cheeky, right? So you could, I don't know. I'd say open the eyes way more. Look at wherever your eye line is. There. I think the eyeliner is tough. Eyeliner is really tough to lock in on something, right? But I think you might be looking at a few different areas. Um, so just have a look at that towards the end of the shot. It looks fine to know. It's only noticeable when I kind of look for it. Um, but yeah, try to make sure that that's always locked on someone's eyes. Imagine maybe if you put even something in the scene that she's always looking at or something to help guide you. But it's one of those things I remember in dailies at work. The eyeline was one of the things that gets the most notes ever. It's
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
it's crazy. Um, where was I?
Because it's like it's dependent on the angle of the character's head. So like even if you have the exact same position, you copy that key pose of the eye look at controllers to a different frame, it's not going to work the same because the angle of the head is different. So
Mm,
it just like has to look like they're looking in the same spot. It's kind of
exactly.
tricky.
It is, yeah, exactly. That's why. That's why. Yeah, no, 100%. It's one of the battles. But here I'd say I think that looks nice. You could try something like that. We don't really have this kind of shape on her face, I think, throughout the shot, so that could be cool. Um, and then you want to have just slightly more asymmetry on this side. That's how I'd say and like that. Maybe, that's just one option. You have played with it. You've done great throughout the whole shot. So, just find the shape that you want to use here, but just do something instead of like that, because
Yeah,
that one's a bit plain. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I can try it.
And I already committed to that.
And then here, yeah, so here's a bit jumbled up because we've got this expression, then this one, which is like different, and then we go into this one, which is different. And I like this one. Not a fan of this one. So I think just cut out the middleman. It's just like one too many poses in there. And just
Okay.
once you design this, and it's like A plus pose, then it's okay to live in it, right? So you can just stay in a beautiful pose and it all works and it's great. And you can just stay in that until you go to this next one, which I like. But again, you can always bring the brows down here, push it a bit more.
Okay.
Committed to that. Committed to that.
And then when you say, so this is a frozen box again.
Hmm.
So when you say committed to that, you wanna connect and emphasize.
To that. And so if you say and so
Again, this is a little bit, you want to have that up like that. And then I was going to say this is not moving much. So it's clean the shapes here, but then also
if you say that I
then also connect and emphasize.
can't.
My brain feels so foggy, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Just from jet lag.
Yeah. It's literally like I guess 3:30 a.m. right now. So, and
Yeah.
I tried when I was in New York to stay in my London time, like go to bed early. I tried to not get jet lag because it was only a week, so it's annoying to get there just to come back when I finally switched, which is exactly what happened naturally, unfortunately.
Yeah. Sorry to not get jet lag.
Yeah.
And so And so if you say that I can't,
Yeah. So that's a frozen box. Um, and
and so if you say to that, and so if you say,
so if you say, so I'd say, and so if you say, on say is when I would change it.
so if you say that I can't go,
Say that if I can't go, and then yeah, then you can open up into the can't go.
if you say that I can't go,
But
say that I can't.
just looks a bit odd because the brows are operating. So the reason why it looks odd is because they're just operating in this space and it looks really stretched out from the eyes. Whereas if you have, if on say you came down here, then when you say and you came up here, it would be a nice transition, a nice stretch. And then you wouldn't look so much like the at the moment it looks like the eyebrows are kind of wiggling around a bit, and it's because again this part here is not quite moving enough with it. See that? It's like
Okay.
the front is just moving around. Like they look a little bit too.
Normie.
True. Yeah, and what will fix that is doing a bit less leading with like the thing that you're doing with the front, but also moving them from so low to so high, and then getting that side bit in on that action.
Okay, so you're saying do let like more motion in the outer brows, less motion on the inner brows, but overall more up and down motion.
Yes, but the up and down motion is the outer brow motion. There's no that's what that would be. So it's not inner and outer and up and down. It's just up and down with the in and out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't go.
We just got to keep these eyes appealing.
Can't go. It's I can't go. It's
So that I guess this pose here is one that I found a little bit challenging because like I want her to look like she's looking down, right? And when you look down, your eyes, like your lids kind of, they drop. Um,
Top
so
lips.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So would you just like cheat it so her lids are more open or
Yeah, well, it's not about as they can drop. It's just about the shape that you have. So, for example, um, I would. Oh, what's going on? See, it's just about having that like straight cut that you've got, and
okay.
just rounding that out. So it's really not. It's basically the same on this one.
Just more rounded.
Yeah, and then this one's a big change. This one would come up a fair bit and go like that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same vibe. And then once you have this shape, if you find, oh, I've opened it up too much, now you've got the shape, you can just move the whole shape down so that the shape is here instead. And then
Mm-hmm.
you still have the clothes. Although I lost the shape again. There you get it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Looks like the person. Um,
can't go. It's like you're taking something away from. Like it's people to that. And so if you say that I can't say that I can't go,
then it's like frozen again. It's
Um,
really expressive. It's really expressive. Feel like if you say that I can't go, then you like that's where I'd get the eyebrows probably the most active. Like can't go.
so
Yeah, that's
like I do have her like doing a little eye flare on can't go, but are you saying I should make that bigger and maybe do more?
on go. Yeah, so you come up on can't go and like you're staying up there. You want to relax it back down, if not push it down more. So if you, so like so
and so if you say that I
and so if you say that I can't go, then like that, or like if you say that I can't go, you would just want to release whatever you're doing on can't, I think,
Okay.
but you're just staying on there. Um,
can't go,
Yeah, so that's why it just feels frozen because you're going up so high. It's like going to an exaggerated pose and staying there. Like you're staying in an overshoot. You want to come bring it back.
Mm,
And I think
okay.
that'll help that section.
But it's like you're taking something away like it's like you're taking
And then here, when it's like you might want to definitely bring those down here. I'd bring those down. But I'm just conscious the meeting's gonna cancel in any minute now. So if I cut out, that's what happened, and I'll call you back.
Okay.
Um,
you're like you're taking something away from me.
and then actually I like the end.
Taking something away from me. But something away from me.
I just don't think you have to come back to a closed mouth.
Okay.
I think you
I
can finish
was,
there.
you think, okay.
Yeah, something away from me. Yeah. So it's one of